Hey guys, my name is Michael Riney, and today we're going to be talking about tracking your spending. So now that the new year has rolled around, we're through the holiday season. Today might be a good time to set some new goals, and one of those goals might be realigning your finances. And when we think about realigning your finances, one of the great ways to do that is by getting an understanding of where your money is going and tracking your spending. So one of the benefits that we look at when tracking the spending is we're going to figure out where those problem areas are. So if you're just spending from month to month and saving whatever you have left over in a savings account or investment account at the end of the month, that's not really a plan, and it's ultimately going to end up leading to failure. We'd rather take a look at it on a weekly or monthly basis to where we can get an idea of where the money's going and if it's going into the buckets that we want it to end up in. The second benefit is you're going to be able to hold yourself accountable and reduce that mindless spending. So if you have a goal of saving for a big purchase or accumulating wealth or even just paying off debt, how are you holding yourself accountable and reaching that goal? If you're able to track your spending, you can take a look back and see how you're doing on a weekly basis or whatever that time period is and make sure you're doing the right things in order to meet those goals. And then the third benefit is it confirms whether or not your spending aligns with your values and your priorities. So there's a quote out there that says, "Don't tell me what your priorities are, show me where you're spending your money, and I'll tell you what your priorities are." Right? So if it's important to you to give to charity or even have a nice house, you can host friends and family or take loved ones on vacation so you can spend quality time with them. If you take a look back at your spending, it's pretty black and white, and it's going to show you what's important to you. So those are the three big benefits, and now we're going to talk about how do you track your spending? Because like we talked about, we don't want to look at every little detail because that can be a little bit too cumbersome, and we want to focus on the big picture and automate this and make this as seamless as possible. So for clients of Wealthquest, they have a software that's called Checkpoint. For those who aren't clients, there's a couple other spending trackers out there that are popular, like Mint.com or Quicken. And essentially what you do is you're able to plug in your bank information or credit card information, and it'll automatically pull all of your expenses into this software and categorize them into certain expenses or certain categories. So for example, if you go to Speedway and fill up, it'll be a gas expense. If you go to Kroger, it'll be groceries, right? So it makes this process a lot easier for you and helps you go back on a weekly or monthly basis and review those spending categories. If you have any questions about the benefits or how you can track your spending, then feel free to reach out to any of us at Wealthquest and we'd be happy to help.